welcome in. Sorry about that before. I was having some weird microphone issue.
Welcome to RTA Motorsports.
Hello everyone and welcome. Crash here is RTA Motorsports, and today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be looking at Assetto Corsa Competizione. We're going to be racing in it again, I should say. Kind of lost something I was using. Oh, found it. That camera there is going to look a little washed out until we do this. That's probably going to help it out just a little bit. And that's because we got the studio lights pretty close today. Trying something else a little bit differently. I'm not really sure if it's really going to work, to be honest with you. But yeah, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot today. But yeah, we're just going to jump into Assetto Corsa Competizione. It's been a little bit since we jumped into it. We used to jump into it pretty regularly, but yeah, we got an update that's going to be coming soon. I think it's going to be coming on the 13th, I want to say. Let me check to see if I'm lying or not. We do love ACC as far as how it's starting to turn out, and it's it seems like it's going to be something special when it's finally done. So we used to pay a lot more attention to it. Lately, iRacing has been taking up a lot of our racing time, but we have to jump back in today. Let's see. I think it is the 13th. It looks like a few more people are starting to jump in. Hey, how you doing? Bartzos? Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. All right, so it looks like the next update is, and that's going to be the last update before the full game, is actually going to be the 13th. Yep, 13th. So not many days from now. We got about 4 more days, and then that's going to be really the second to last update before the full title comes out. I don't think they gave a date yet for when the full title is going to be coming out. But yeah, we're going to be on full title. Looks like even more of you are jumping in. Thank you so much. All right, so let's switch this over so that way you can see what we're seeing. And soon we're going to be jumping back in with VR. Not today, but real soon we're kind of doing a little bit of wire management for our VR headset, making sure everything's going to be pretty clean, pretty good. And let's make sure the sounds, because I'm not hearing anything from the sim itself. That's why. I like how you could adjust the output device for audio, just like you can in iRacing in this title. It's pretty neat. Let's see. There we go. All right. Confirm that. And lastly, because I don't think we came back to our Fanatec GT3 rim the last time we were in. The last time we were in, we were using the AccuForce Pro rim. So let's make sure we map those controls. So yeah, steer is still going to be throttle. It's all right. Shift up. There we go. And shift down. Might have to, let's see, cycle camera. We'll put that there. Look left, look right. Flashers. Let's see. Pit limiter is this one. Nope. Sorry about this, guys. I just have to map a few controls here, being that now we're using the GT3 rim on the AccuForce wheelbase. And I think that should be good for now, just to get us on track. Let's save this. There we go. All right, and I think... Oh, I wouldn't doubt that it would be going to consoles, to be honest with you. Let's see if anyone's online line as far as the multiplayer aspect goes. So right now they're on qualifying here at Zolder. Looks like there's really just one. See if we could connect to it. I've never done multiplayer. I really didn't want to use a Lamborghini, even though the shirt we're wearing is kind of a whoa, this is weird. Race weekend. Continue. Oh, all right. So I guess there's some bugs because we're not seeing anything right now. It says disconnected, no internet connection in the top right. There's no map here. That is weird. That is weird. All right, so maybe we'll try to reload into it. You know, again, this is still an early release, and now it's saying fatal error. Okay, so I think the title is probably going to crash out completely. Yep, and it did. Alrighty then. So that worked out well for us. So we're going to race against the AI, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of curious to really give it another try, but yeah, why not? Let's give multiplayer another try. I really would love to race against some humans, although the AI is really good in this, and they could be very, very violent if you want them to be. Alright, let's give them one more try. Let's choose a different team here. I don't know if we can. Oh, yeah, we can. Good deal. Confirm. All right. That works there. Looks like 15 people are in it now, so people are joining. 7 people are in this one here. Endurance race, 3 hours. All right, maybe we don't want to do that. I don't want to do an endurance race. It looks like they're all endurance races, and that might be part of just from the update. Maybe not. These are sprint races down here, but no one's in them. They're only in endurance races. That's kind of strange. Alrighty. Well, we'll do multiplayer. I mean, we'll do single player. So we'll change this over to quick race. Starting position, we're going to put random. Opponent number, we're going to go max, which is 20. Opponent skill is 90. Aggressiveness is 80. I don't think you guys could see that. And I want to do a nighttime race. So let's let's do that. So we're going to start at, let's see, 5, 8, 9. We'll start at 9 p.m. And we'll let's see. Paul Stoker, how you doing? Oh yeah, man. Weekends are awesome. I hope everyone's having a good one. I'm not sure if I should do what track we should go to. I think we might do Zolder. only because the chicanes at night are going to be pretty difficult. And we're going to use the Jaguar. The weather, we'll leave that alone. Realism's on Pro. All right, here we go. Got a 30-minute session. And again, we're going to do a nighttime style race. So hopefully you're all going to be able to see. Let's take another sip of my... So we're going to be actually, it looks like starting 20th. I put it on random and it put it as dead last. Gotta love that. Setup at this track. I like the aggressive preset with this car. But it's been a little while since we actually raced here, so hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt. Let's see. Sound seems to be cutting in and out a little bit with the background, so hopefully that's not a sign. And if the audio levels are a little too high on the car or too low, let me know. I could turn it up and down in real time with our soundboard here. All right, everyone. Why does it sound like the windshield wipers are on?
Remember that this is a race session. Watch out, and remember that our target is P10. Repeat, position 10.
All right. All right, let's turn it to this view here.
Go, go, go.
So that way we don't get the steering wheel. FOV is a little bit more correct. First time I'm using this wheel with this wheelbase on this title, and it's actually looking really good. It's actually running really smooth too so far, considering. Ah! Didn't have enough brake. I was standing on the brake. Giving him room on the inside. Oh, big sparks. Sparks look amazing in this title. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hopefully you guys can actually see what's going on. It is dark because it's nighttime on this.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Big frame skips. Huge frame skips. Not sure what's causing that. Yeah. That was kind of crazy. Huh. Very interesting. Let's restart that. I don't know what's... We backed up to a really old set of graphics drivers here, so I was kind of hoping we wouldn't really have that problem. I don't know if we're having some hardware level issue or not. Huh. We're also running RAM and everything at a really slow speed here, so... Let's see. Let me just check one thing real quick, guys. Ray Taylor, hey man, thank you very much. I wish it was working correctly right now. We're getting some crazy frame stuttering. I'm going to watch the GPU while we're racing, and we'll see. See what the temperatures are at. We're at 66. So temperatures are still pretty darn low. The PC is melting, yeah. That's what it feels like sometimes. We were getting a lot of frame stuttering and iRacing, and I was reading that a lot of people were having that issue on the newest NVIDIA drivers, so back up all the way to the oldest drivers. Well, we did, and I think it's like 382.54 or something like that are the graphics drivers we're using. They're really old ones from earlier last year. But yeah, we just had a really big stutter. I mean, I don't know if this is coincidentally an ACC issue, except I didn't read that anyone's having this issue in ACC when I was reading some of recent experiences from people. Let's restart, and hopefully that won't happen again. I don't know. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah. Windows Mixed Reality is hard to run on this title, without a doubt. And we got a monitor on here, so I could look at the GPU clock, fan speed, GPU temperature. The temperatures are holding pretty steady. Huh. I don't know.
Here we go. Remember that the race is long. Our target is B10. Repeat, B10.
We're starting 20th again. Hopefully that stutter doesn't happen, because otherwise it's running really smooth. I mean,
Right, here we go. Go.
got hit in the side there by the AMG. And yesterday, after our stutter that we had, and before I backed up to older drivers, we actually went in. I ran benchmarks, I ran stress tests, long stress tests on the GPU, on the CPU, on the memory. Everything checked out just fine. I have the 3D Mark stress test utility. It actually gave me a passing score, all frames delivered. So I'm really stuck, and especially being that we lowered our RAM speed down to base clock. Our CPU is not overclocked. It runs at 4 gigahertz, which is for the 2700X its normal boost frequency. so I don't know. I'm kind of lost. Because when it runs well like it is now, it runs really good. Oh, that was a really slick pass from the BMW. So we're currently 18th. We moved up a few positions, but that BMW got us. Trying not to collide with that Audi. Everything's working as it should right now.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
If we can get on the inside of this BMW here. We got him. Sixteenth place so far. Didn't have enough to get past the Lambo. Didn't have enough. Roll on the throttle nice and slowly. We're on the aggressive preset again. I feel like the turn-in is much more reliable on the aggressive preset. You don't feel like the car's under steering, but then it could bite you on the turn exit if you are standing on the throttle too early.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Door to door with the Lamborghini. BMW is trying to poke his nose in. Oh, he got me. He got me. Oh, he's going after that Lambo pretty aggressively too. Trying to squeeze my nose past this guy, and he's keeps closing the door on me. Come on. Think we got him. Oh, we got him. We got him. He gave in finally. I don't know why they're slowing down so aggressively there. It's like that orange Audi in the front there is slowing up this whole group. Think we got him. Think we got 3 cars all in that one sector there. That worked out for us pretty well. Now we're 13th. From 20th to 13th. Not too bad.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
That line was kind of garbage.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Oh, yellow flag's out. I like how the chicanes sort of get a little bit easier. I mean, they start off easier earlier on in the lap and the track to kind of warm you up as they go. Come on, Ferrari. I know you could go faster than that. All right, we got to get past him. We got to get past him. All right, we're currently 12th.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Come on, get out of the way, get out of the way. All right, we're now in the top 10. Now in the top 10. We're moving pretty quickly. We haven't had that stutter happen again yet. Oh, baby. Come on.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Really wide, really wide. We're side by side with the AMG. We are now 9th, everyone. 9th place. A little tap from the inside from the BMW. Oh, that Bentley and that Lamborghini are going at it. Slamming into each other. Come on. Slowing down the whole group here. My hand accidentally hit the button to look to the right. Scared me. I thought we were spinning. Oh, this is so beautiful. Really wide. Really shouldn't have to go to second gear on that turn. Woo! Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There we go. Gonna use as much of the track as you can. Get past this one. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Telling you, this car and the aggressive preset for the suspension on this track, such a nice combination. We're currently 6th place. 6th place, everyone. I know the chat is kind of overlaying on top of that there. That wasn't really a good entrance.
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
There we go. Oh. Come on, come on. Stay in there. Stay in there. Ooh, it does not like that that curb on the inside. We went too high on the curb and we actually kind of jumped the car, and it did not like that at all. Now that left front tire is a little bit red, a little angry at me. I'm trying to... I accidentally put the GPU monitor window in front of chat, so I'm sorry guys, I'm not able to read chat right now. Again, really wide. We're messing up that turn entry. We're missing our brake zone. We're kind of like in a hole. We passed a lot of guys behind us. And we're not really caught up to the guys that are ahead yet. They kind of distance themselves a little bit. We got one that just passed this hairpin here. See if we could catch him. That'll put us in 5th place. I'd like to be in the top 3, but I think those lead guys are probably so far ahead. I don't think we would have enough time in this 30-minute session to catch them. That was a little bit more promising. A little bit. Got 11 minutes left of this race session. We came in too early on this turn. It's hard at night because all the signs get kind of blown out as far as the exposure goes from your headlights. So if there's one specific sign you go off of, or a little marker you go off of on daylight to try to remember to turn in as a brake marker, it's kind of hard to look for that at night. It's pretty neat how they did it. This is really, really beautiful. And it looks really realistic. That's the thing. It really does look good. We got pretty much almost all the graphical settings maxed for the most part. A few things we dialed back. There we go. That was much, much better. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Big vibrations through the wheel going over that hill. Got 7 minutes left of this race session. Kind of pulling him in a little bit. The 5th place car. I feel like we're getting smoother as the race is progressing, so we're slowly catching up. There we go. All right, let's see.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
Looks like he's 2 seconds ahead of us at the start of this lap, so I'm not sure where he is now. AI does not seem to be making any mistakes. It wasn't half bad. Oh, I see him on the map now. He's actually not that far away. He's only now going down that straight. I don't want to get too excited. Oh, I think we're going to be moving up to 20th. Hopefully we have enough time. We got 3 minutes left in this race session. So far we have moved from 20th place to 6th. It's gotten progressively darker. Actually looks super realistic. I love the way this looks at night. You could actually see the individual blades of grass, which is sick. We are running low on fuel, so it's a good thing race is going to be finishing. See, the fuel light's on and it's red now. There we go. Go, 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 go. 1 minute, 14 seconds left. Whoa, big weird skip there. We did have another stutter, but that wasn't as intrusive as all the other ones have been. Fireworks are going. Look at that.
Okay, your leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
I could actually see them. Yellow flag is out.
The race is over. Great job, man. You're on time.
Ah, all right. All right, race is over. We got 6th place. Started 20th, finished 6th. I'm actually pretty happy about that. That stutter on the first race we attempted, I'm not exactly sure, you know, what is exactly causing that. We had it in iRacing. Like I said, I backed everything up to older settings. So that technically should not be happening. Let's look at the chat a little bit. Hey, guys. Oh, my gosh. Paul, so what type of system do you have as far as you know, your gaming setup for VR? Look at some of the replays here. And lower this down just a hair. There we go. All right. So, yes. So, I agree with you guys. You guys are talking about how you can't race on a flat screen anymore. This honestly greatly changed things for me. I couldn't race on a flat screen anymore either. This one has a pretty steep curve, and I think because of the aspect ratio and how wide it is, it almost gives you like a depth of field effect. And I could actually race on this one. Like TVs, monitors, I was having issues with. I don't know. I really love this experience. We are going to go back to VR, like I said in the beginning. We are planning on going back to VR streaming, but yeah, You guys need to try something like this if you're ever interested. Ken, how you doing, buddy? Greetings from Turkey. Awesome. Kurt, awesome. You're going to be upgrading to the AccuForce V2. That's a huge step. Batterlaza, you want to see the motion rig from behind. So I actually have a full review of this rig. You want to see what it looks like as far as how much motion is going on. Cranky Pants, so you said, is it strictly due to GPU drivers? So that's what I was thinking it was when I was going through trying to figure out what the issue was. That's normally, like, you know, new GPU drivers. If you're starting to have issues that you never had before and you just upgraded your GPU drivers, well, sometimes that's normally the cause, and you're going to want to, you know, maybe revert back to older drivers, eliminate the issues until there's a hot fix or an update, or maybe, you know, again, wipe the system of all drivers, you know, DDU your display drivers and reinstall it, which we did try and it didn't work out for us. So this time we went back to a really old driver, which is a known working, like, really good driver for us, but we still had that stutter. So I don't know if it's actually our GPU or if there's another issue going on. P-Cars 2 does look amazing in VR. Let's see. Ray Taylor, thank you so much. Smash the like button. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So we're going to be doing another race session. I'm just trying to catch up with you guys here on chat because that's a big reason why we don't race in VR as much, is because I'm really enjoying, you know, having the chat with you guys here. You have the Thrustmaster TGT with the Ferrari rim and the Club Sport V3 pedals. That's a pretty awesome setup, actually. You think my wheel screen has a delay? This one here? Are you referring to this one? Am I using force feedback or foundation? I'm using foundation mode. I tried them both. I tend to like foundation mode and ACC a little bit better. But the game's force feedback is not bad in this title. It actually is pretty darn good. I might go back and test it again on the next update, just to see what it's like in normal game force feedback. Yeah, they did change from the Acura to the Nissan GTR, but, you know, it's... Either way, I'm excited. Kev Edwards, Sim Rally, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, so, Paul, the 1080 is actually a beast of a GPU, but right now, with the way that VR is, systems are having a hard time running it, and, you know... that's why I think it's hard for them to really increase the resolution as far as they probably should, just because hardware is not there yet. So even I have issues running things with my 1080 Ti in VR. For you guys that are in right now, I see there's 18 of you guys in. I'm just going to give you a little quick sneak peek of information. We actually have a 2080 Ti coming in for testing. Not for testing. We bought a 2080 Ti, but we're going to be testing it. We're going to be testing it in VR. We're going to be testing it on this monitor and the different sim racing titles. I wanted to let you guys know, kind of like you hardcore guys that are in the chat right now that watched the full race. I just wanted to let you guys know that special tidbit of information. It's going to be here in only a few days. And the one that we are getting due to affordability, and you know they all suck as far as affordability for the 2080 Ti. They're all super expensive. We're actually getting the EVGA Black Edition, which is the only one right now that's like under $1,000. You know what I mean? All of them are pretty darn high up price-wise, but the EVGA Black Edition we actually got for a really good price. It is brand new. It's not a pre-owned GPU. Oh man, you saw we almost lost it there. But yeah, I'm super excited to get that in. We're going to test it against our 1080 Ti because I feel like, you know, a lot of people are testing these 2080 Ti's versus the 2080 or versus the Radeon 7. There's a few guys testing it against 1080 Ti, and there's not many actual tests against the 1080 Ti. But there's a lot of us in this situation where we have a 1080 Ti, we have nowhere to upgrade to. How does it compare? So that's what we're going to be testing. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy that when that comes. We're going to do another race, so definitely stick around. Don't go anywhere. Definitely stick around. We're doing another race today, but again, I want to let you guys know that awesome information that we have a 2080 Ti coming in. Hopefully it solves our stutter issue. I don't know. I have a feeling this is probably something else, which kind of stinks because I mean, you know, whether or not we need to get some new RAM in the system or what, I don't know. All right, let's see. You were watching someone else using the ultrawide and you had extreme fishbowl effect. No. Yeah, so Cranky Pants, if they have an extreme fishbowl effect, they don't have their aspect ratio set up correctly. And most titles recognize 32:9. Race from Racing Experience is the only one that doesn't, unfortunately. And I actually wrote to them. 21:9 is as far as they go, and then I think it does like a crop where it actually zooms in so you don't get the fishbowl effect, but yeah, that's no good. Apparently the latest NVIDIA drivers has slow SLI profile. Did someone try SLI support for ACC? That's interesting. Your gigabyte aurous app for just a GPU, or do you also have an aurous motherboard? You're using the aurous Elite motherboard with the 9th gen i7 9700K, and it's fantastic. The aurous app is just for the GPU. We have an Asus Prime X370 Pro motherboard with AMD Ryzen 2700X. So that's what we got going on there. Yes, Paul Stoker, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's mainly us in the Windows mixed reality zone as far as the menus being lowered. Yeah, if you actually, you have to go into your config files and change the headset type to, I forgot what it was. There's a different layer type, and then, but it stays stuck to your head. So as you move your head around, the menus are stuck to your headset. That's the one fix for that. Yeah, that's exactly what I want to test. Cranky Pants, ACC will have RTX as well. I do want to test that. Do you build your computer? Do you have a pre-built? What type of computer do you recommend? Chucky, I build my own system. So this system has changed. This case has stayed the same, but this system has changed so much over the years. This system actually started out as back in 2014 as an AMD FX 8350 system with an AMD 290. No, an AMD. I think it was a 280. And then I upgraded to the 290X, and then we upgraded to the 390X. and then so on and so forth from there. Yeah, it's super easy to build your own system. If you follow a tutorial online, there's really not many parts you have to put together. It's super easy. Trust me. Trust me. All right, so let's get to the next race. I think we have caught up pretty well. Sorry if I missed your comments. See if we could figure out, yeah, right there, quit replay. We'll do another race. This time we'll do it, maybe a daytime race, I'm thinking. I want to see if that, that issue happens again as far as the stuttering goes. Let's see. We're going to do the same track because I kind of want to replicate that issue. We'll do like noon. Again, 30 minutes. This time, what do you guys think? Should I, oh man, a time lapse of my rig over the years. Man, my rig has changed so much. Oh man, I started off with a Playseat Challenge, and a Thrustmaster T1000 racing wheel, which is a force feedback wheel, but only 200 degrees of rotation, and a TV. That's it. That's it. And it's changed so much so fast. I'm really grateful, very, very thankful that, you know, we got into this hobby and met all of you guys, and it's been absolutely a freaking blast. What's the max gigahertz that you could run your CPU, 4.3 or 4.5? Honestly, right now I have everything on auto because I'm trying to figure out what is causing the stutter. We backed even our RAM back to the stock 2133. We left voltage to what it's supposed to be, the 1.35 for this stick of RAM, and the timings are correct. But we backed everything up to auto settings. So right now everything's running at base clocks. Even our GPU, nothing is overclocking right now. I think our CPU does automatically go up to 4 gigahertz, and that's the standard boost clock. So interestingly enough, I don't think it's frame timing, because what happens is the stutter happens at random moments. It'll happen only once during a race so far. That's the one constant I've noticed. Happens in all titles. I'll notice random stuttering here and there, like just a single frame stutter, and then it'll be total lockup, and it'll lock up for about, it feels like ever, but it'll lock up honestly for probably about 15 seconds of just, I hear the audio is still going, but everything on the screen is locked up. So I'm able to actually pull off the track. In iRacing, everything I'm doing is still happening in real time. So, you know, other people are able to avoid me because I try to pull off the track, or I go back to pits. Same thing happened here. I was able to pull off the track. The race was still going on. It's not like the race was locked up. And then, boom, it just comes right back to normal, and then we are able to finish the race. We actually restarted the race at that point, and we didn't have any issues. And in iRacing, especially, we'll have 140, 150, sometimes even 200 frames per second just before the lockup. So it's very, very strange. I'm not sure what's causing the issue. I'm watching temperatures, and temperatures don't seem to be doing much. Right now our GPU is sitting about 71. And I think, was it say max is 71. Min so far in this run has been 50. So Richie, that's awesome, man. As you know, as long as you're loving it, you know what I mean? Exactly. Nothing wrong with that setup at all. That's a pretty sick setup, man. Stefan, I'm laughing at yours. You upgraded your GPU after watching YouTube tutorials. It felt like open heart surgery. Well, if you bought a pre-built system, depending on the pre-built system and how they actually built it, because sometimes they have things in place so that way you don't mess with it, or it might be a really tight, small system. I don't know what your system looks like. If I read the latest NVIDIA note, AFR enabled for Turing GPUs for ACC with driver 418.81 WICL. Hope someone could try SLI with the new NVIDIA Generation 20. Hey, Billy Strange, how you doing, buddy? Yes, yes. Cranky Pants, that's the intent. We'll be able to see if the stuttering still happens after we replace our GPU with the 2080 Ti. And we'll be able to see where the stuttering is actually coming from. I kind of am feeling like it might be RAM related. But like I said yesterday, after the big stutter that we had in iRacing, we still finished that race. We did okay. But we ran nothing but benchmarks and stability tests all day long, and everything passed. We were running FurMark for the GPU, MemTest 86 for the RAM. Everything was doing fine. So that's why I'm so confused why this is still happening. All right, so yeah, let's join into another race here. We're gonna, again, this time now we're gonna do daytime. Last time we did a nighttime race, we went from 20th place to 6th place. So I feel like, being that we're gonna be testing this again to see if we still have an issue with stuttering, if we could replicate that. This time I want to jump opponent skill up to 100. That was at 90. Now we're gonna go up to 100. Let's see if this actually is too much for us to bear. I don't know. I feel like nighttime racing was a little bit of an advantage for us because AI was kind of, they weren't having issues, but I don't know. Let's see how this works out for us. Running AI at 100%. Feel like I'm a little bit cocky now. Oh, so it's starting us at 6th place this time. Starting us at 6th place. Let's put this back to where it was. I love having a mixer board now, finally. Guys, again, let me know if the audio levels are a little bit wonky where, we need to raise or lower one thing or another as far as the race or anything like that. But because I can do that on the fly. All right, here we go. So again, let's make sure we have the aggressive preset on. You can see right now it defaults to the safe. This car and this track, aggressive preset is probably the best. So this time we're starting 6th. I don't know why the windshield wiper is going again.
Okay, the race is about to start. Hold your position until the green flag. Watch out in the first corner.
Oh, man. Oh, wait. I'm over here. I was trying to watch different things. I was trying to watch the audio levels. Let's see. Let's replay that. Let's restart that. Sorry, guys. I was watching the audio levels and I completely messed me up. A little bit embarrassing.
Alright, mate. Race is about to start.
Alright, here we go.
Take it easy, turn 1.
I think audio levels are going to be okay.
Green light, give it okay.
Come on, turn. Hopefully when we restarted, it didn't screw up the preset for what we wanted our setup to be. So I feel like our turn-in is not good on the start here. I know tires are cold, but still. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Again, this time we're trying AI at 100%. Oh, we went in the grass. not going to be able to compete against AI like that. Our left front tire is heated up quite nicely.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Wonder if that's something that happened behind us or in front of us. 'Cause all the cars ahead look like they're doing just fine. Lead car he's boogieing. That's for sure. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're overheating that left front tire a little bit. Can't afford to make those mistakes.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Oh my gosh. Woo! That made me tighten up real hard. Yep, there we go. Big stutters, big stutters. All right, what's going on? Look at this. Let me see what everything's doing. So GPU temperature is actually at 85 right now. And it looks like everything came back. 87. Very interesting. Let me see. Let me look at this right now. My clocks were fine up until that dip happened, until it started stuttering. Then afterwards, it dipped down and came back. GPU usage was pretty good too, and then sharp decline. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what is causing that, but typically if we restart it, I mean it's going to be fine. So let's do so. That stinks. I was really hoping that wasn't going to happen again. Darn it. Darn it, darn it.
Okay, the race is about to start. Hold your position until the green flag. Watch out in the first corner.
I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if this happens with the new GPU. I'm really hoping it doesn't.
Green light. Go, go, go.
If anyone has seen anything like that before happen, and then come back to really good frame rates and gameplay, let me know if they know what the cause was. Yeah, I don't know. Whoa! Big aggressive pass by this Ferrari. We'll just roll with it. I'm glad you guys were able to actually see it firsthand.
Well, on me. Personal fastest now. Yellow flag, be careful.
Come on.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
So I do have other sticks of RAM I could try, and that's what I think I'm going to do as my initial test to kind of see if there's an issue. I feel like I kind of wasted the day yesterday with all them benchmarks and stability tests that I did.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
My mind is kind of caught up with the stutter. I really thought that we kind of figured it out yesterday. tell you one thing. AI at 100%, they are relentless. They almost looks like they don't make any mistakes at all. I feel like you need really good mental clarity. And that was an AI dive. Yeah, Billy. You saw that earlier, huh? The aggression setup, I have it at 80. I feel like anything above 80, like 85, is fine, but they start taking unnecessary risks. And it can get kind of annoying sometimes when they start slamming into you. So we have AI strength at 100, aggressiveness at 80.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, look at this mixed bag of lines here where they're just taking any line to get past each other. Oh, got an impact with the Audi there. All right, we got one. Come on, come on. Left front tire again is not happy with us. See it down here. Oh, come on.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh, there was a car in the wall back there. So that was a legit yellow flag. Car was in the wall. That wasn't just one of those random calls. Oh man, trying to hold this car on the track. This car is so lively, especially on the aggressive preset. I love it. You kind of feel the weight of the car. The car kind of fights you too. Kind of feel like you have to throw it a little bit, you know? It's kind of why I keep coming back to this Jaguar. I do also love the Bentley, so I guess, you know, I guess I kind of love the bigger ones, you know what I mean?
Well done, mate. Personal fastest now.
The ones with a little bit of meat on their bones, huh? Cars is what I'm talking about. Cars. All right, I think we're going to get this all right. I think we're going to get him. The corner exit there. We didn't have the run that I was hoping we were going to have. Guy's still in the wall. He has not moved. Lamborghini's on our right side. Is it the Lambo? There we go. Speed! All right, we got him. So we're back to our original starting position of 6th. That was a pretty good pass, too. I'm pretty proud of that one. Oh, come on. Woo! I can just feel it in the rig and everything. Everything just lightening up. Trying to slide. It's kind of like crab walking out in the track. It's the BMW. First time I got a good look at that car. It's BMW in the wall. See if we could get this Lamborghini, maybe get in the top 5. We still got 17 minutes left of this race session, so we still got a while. I don't want to make any unnecessary risks. You wait until full release, definitely a respectable choice. I think you're really going to like it, though. They have ironed out a lot of things. The AI model is actually very impressive now. I really like the AI model. As long as you don't set the aggressive setting too high. I think it defaults at 85, and the AI, it's like racing against people in iRacing. It's kind of like a mixed bag of, you know, sometimes they bump you, sometimes they don't. And that could get a little annoying. I haven't tried it recently. The fix for me was backing them off to 80, and it's been awesome racing since. Like you saw that dive bomb earlier that the AI did. They still do that, but it's a lot more controlled now. As far as like you feel like you're racing against like professional racers. Don't do that. Oh, come on. We lost some valuable time there. But yeah, you don't feel like... But if you put it on 85, I mean, you do feel like you're really racing against people where your race could be ruined instantly by one, you know? So it's not the whole field. But they still take risks, you know? It's just a little bit more calculated, it seems. And putting the AI at 100 made it pretty darn tough, as you can see. They don't seem to make many mistakes. The particles at night, I think this title really excels in the visuals. Of course, during the day it looks pretty, but at night, you really get to see the sparks, the lighting effect. And the rain effect is actually pretty good. I really do like it. But I think the main thing with this engine that they're using is the lighting effect is really, really nice. And I think night is really where it's at with this title. And I know they're going to be adding some sort of dynamic weather, which is going to be freaking awesome. But yeah, it's come a long way. I kind of always had a feeling it was going to be something special. And I think it will continue to improve. It's not perfect. It does have its issues still. But I'm very hopeful, very optimistic for this title.
But I'll make the fastest step so far.
Got 13 minutes of this race session. I just hope at full release they do have that NSX completed, because they held it off. I don't know if it seems like due to a licensing issue. I don't know if they ever came out and said exactly why it's being held off, but I'm really excited to try that NSX, to be honest with you. Turn, baby, turn. Dropped out of the line there, and we ended up losing some valuable time. Yeah, the sound is amazing. The sound is approaching the level of Race Room, or Race Room level. It doesn't feel canned or old, or, you know. The sounds are definitely up to par to today's standards, without a doubt. I do love it, and the visuals are really, really nice. Come on. Got 9 minutes left. I would love to get in the top 5. This is kind of where we finished last race, 6th place. We started this one 6th place. We're still 6th place. Come on. You see the trend here, right?
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
AI is right on our tail. We make any mistake, they're just going to pounce. You can see the line of them. It's not the whole field. It's just a grouping. It's just nice to see, too. You don't have that snake effect from the AI model in here. They actually break off from one another. Some are faster than others. You can see the lead car, the lead 2 cars keep breaking off from us a little bit. I really hope the multiplayer shapes up to be something good. I don't really suspect it'll ever be like iRacing, unfortunately. I mean, I might be wrong. Might end up turning out to be something great. Just we haven't really seen anything to fruition yet, and I know they were having issues with it. And that's kind of why they had to delay it a little bit. Any sort of continued efforts to advance it, but the AI racing is a lot of fun, and it's very engaging. Oh, we had a stutter there. I don't know if you guys actually caught that at all. You listen to the BMW M6 downshifting all day. Oh, there we go. We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta. Oh, we got him. 6 minutes left and we got him. Let's see how far we could go now. Oh, no, 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 no. He's coming up on the inside. He's coming up on the inside. Trying to suppress the emotion, not let it mess me up here, and I'll start making mistakes. My tires, my front tire, my front left especially, is a little too hot. Couldn't keep it in on that one there. Ah, darn it. Darn it, darn it. Need to make up some time. Only got 5 minutes left. We lost the position. Herbie, how you doing, buddy? Herbie, awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, I can't wait for you to to get your rig all set up too. We all need to get some races going together. Got 4 minutes left of the race session. Turn. It's not wanting to turn now. Ah, I can feel the front end sliding. Both tires are starting to look orange on the meter here. I'm starting to sweat. Kind of anxious. Just really anxious to get this this position. I don't know if we have enough in 3 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Two minutes. Oh, he's trying to make a move on that AMG. Didn't quite work out for him. Oh, we all kind of almost lost it there. Come on. Big old dive bomb. Kind of worked out. Kinda, sorta. I forced my way in. The brakes are not as good as I thought they were. I thought we would be able to slow down more in that dive bomb. But hey, we got the position, right? It worked out. Wasn't the cleanest pass. There we go. Come on. 1 minute, 25 seconds left. Can we get this guy? Get in fourth place? How far can we take it? All the way out to that outside curb. Oh. Oh. We looked at chat for a moment. We paid for it. 40 seconds left. I think we kind of... That's it. If you want to challenge AI at 100% is a fantastic challenge.
Right, man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
We're sliding this car around. This car is such a riot. Driving the heck out of this car. Trying to gain what little time we can. All of the track and some of the grass. We're using all of the track and some of the grass. All right, I think this is it. I think this is it. So we.
The race is over. Great job, man. We're on target. Now we get back home safely.
All right, so
Your fastest step so far.
we made it to the top 5. Top 5. We started 6. All we were able to move up is 1 position. There was a lot of position changes in that. Oh man, that was exciting. Woo! That was exciting. Oh my gosh. How's the 3 degrees of freedom feel with the sim compared to Project Cars 2? Well, I have everything kind of set. I have everything kind of set in such a way where it all feels very similar. So that way we're not kind of losing anything. They all deliver telemetry to the 3rd degrees of motion. You know, they all deliver the traction loss to the rear. So, you know, I have everything kind of set for each one where, you know, there's going to be some differences with the cars as far as like nosedive, anything like that, that you're going to notice. But as far as everything is concerned with, you know, how much the rig moves compared to how much traction you're losing, it all feels about the same. So, you got Richard Bird's Rally VRC on stream later, but you have buffering issues watching the stream now. Huh. All right. I have the stream going over here as we're streaming it. And I don't see any issues there with buffering. Sorry about that. It might be just YouTube being YouTube. Let's see. The 3 degrees of freedom is freaking awesome. Irby, I am so sorry I didn't see your comment. But yep, I did answer you. Thank you so much. ACC looks, it's shaping up to be really fun. Now, the thing is, obviously, we have this wheel. You know, we have the McLaren GT3 wheel from Fanatec, and it's no secret. We do love GT3 style racing. We do love GTE. We do love Le Mans. We do love all of that. We're not so much into open wheel. I do want to get more into it, but GT3 is kind of like, that's what I've fallen in love with over the past few years. So, yeah, this title is right up my alley. If you're an open wheel fan, this may not be for you because it's not going to cater to that. But I do love the physics of it. I do love the feel of it. I think it's really shaping up to be something special. And do I recommend it at this time? It's early access, so it's kind of hard to say, but I kind of do because I'm optimistic with Kunos. Kunos has in the past brought great products to the table, like Assetto Corsa, which we all know and love. I don't think they're going to just let this one die and fizzle out. So that's just my opinion there. I think it's looking absolutely amazing, and I think it's shaping up to be really good. If I were you, may or may not jump in on it now. There's not much of a savings at the moment. Like someone brought up earlier, on full release, I think it's going to still take a little while for all the content to come out that's needing to come out. I think there's going to be future DLCs probably. I would imagine so. There's probably going to be future updates and everything like that. It's not like once a full title comes out that it's going to be dead at that point. It's only going to continue to grow from there. I hope the NSX comes out on the full release. I was really looking forward to racing that, but the GTR is going to be on the next update. But they are still planning on bringing the NSX. That is not going anywhere, hopefully. So, you know, I feel like it's very promising. Again, I'm very interested in driving the NSX as well as like the AMG. The AMG is one of my favorite cars. We don't have access to it yet, but it does look beautiful. It's in this title here. The Audis, they look great. So, I don't know. This title here just excites me. VR performance is kind of horrible at the moment, but I think it's just a hardware level issue. You know, this is running the newest... what is it called? It's running the newest Unigine engine, and the stuttering issue that we're having, I don't think it's this title in particular. I think it's something we got going on with our system. I do have another set of RAM that we're going to try to use and see if maybe we could figure this out. Our GPU temperature now is at 70. So, you know, but there's things that need to be addressed, and I think it will get addressed. Like multiplayer needs to be a thing. I hope multiplayer becomes something really special. I'm not as optimistic for multiplayer because iRacing has that kind of in the bag, and our mindset of what multiplayer should be with SRS and iRacing has set the bar so high that I think a title itself like ACC or anything like that, it's going to have a hard time really creating that multiplayer feel that you get from SRS or iRacing that has already been out and already been, you know, implemented in, you know, those creators already have experience in the field. So I don't know. I think multiplayer is going to work probably a little bit better than race from racing experience because they are tracking how clean you're driving, how aggressive you're driving, the lines you take, how often you stay on line, stuff like that. They are tracking your driver profile even in single player race. So I do think that it's going to be probably something a little bit better implemented than race from racing experience, hopefully. Because race from racing experience, sometimes you get a great race. Sometimes you have one or two people that are driving the track backwards. You know what I mean? And it's really random. So the tracking your driver ability, I think, is awesome. Look at that. We were right on that Lamborghini's bumper right there. So I don't know. Multiplayer is still up in the air to me. I can't really make a call on that. We tried to do it earlier today, and you see when we loaded in, there was no map. We were just like floating in space, and then the title crashed. So multiplayer to me is still kind of not a thing. But the single player aspect of it, I'm in love with it. I love the multiplayer. I love the model of AI, how many risks they take, the type of risks, the fact that you could dial up or down the aggressiveness settings. We might actually dial it up. I mean, we drove here with AI at 100. I mean, maybe the aggressiveness settings were on 80. I'm thinking maybe like 83 would probably be a good point. Got to get back to the studio. Awesome, man. Thank you so much for joining in. I know your time is very, very limited. Thank you so much, Herbie. Norman, how's it going, buddy? You kind of came late today. You came late today. The iFlag device is awesome. The only thing that I know is kind of like I'm diverting here from ACC, but the iFlag works really good. The only thing I wish is that it could actually work in other titles. It's just iRacing at the moment that I know of. I want it to work for other things, but it's only working for iRacing. So that's kind of a bummer. I want it to work for, you know, R Factor 2, ACC, but the software only seems to work with iRacing. Let's see. Bishop. Stream with playing the drums. Ah, you guys don't want to see that. I would, but, you know, probably get a lot of people unsubscribing almost instantaneously. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining in. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and the reminder bell so that way you can see everything we do on our community tab. We do a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff. Sometimes I post that I'm going to be going live soon on our community tab, and I greatly appreciate you all joining in. It makes it all worth it. We're going to be doing, again, our VR stream soon. I'm kind of doing a little bit of wire management. I'm trying to grab the headset here, but we got some wires in front of it. We're trying to do a little bit of wire management so that way we can do it cleanly. Also, just as a quick thing, we said it earlier, we have a 2080 Ti coming in. 2080 Ti will be here in the next few days. We're going to be doing some testing with that and comparing it both with our 1080 Ti as well as, you know, maybe we could go back to older graphics cards that we've had. We even have a 1050 Ti here that we can kind of compare and destroy with the frame rate comparison. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to test that, and hopefully it's actually worth it, worth the upgrade for us. We are having some stuttering issues. We are having some issues there, so I am going to try to figure out exactly what's causing these issues as best as I can. Like I said, I do have more RAM we can test in the system, and maybe try to debunk that, whether or not that's causing it. I'm not sure what's causing this weird sort of glitching artifact that we are having, but it's really sporadic. If you guys know of anything, definitely let me know. We've checked the RAM, we've checked the GPU. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that this 2080 Ti will fix this issue once and for all. But again, everyone, thank you so much for joining in. I greatly appreciate you all kind of hanging out with us. And again, we'll see you all next time.